And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In the off-screen, we wound up settling our differences with Titus, Selfie, and Waka because we weren't going to subject you guys to any more of our consistent tries on that.
For any who are curious, I was the one to defeat them.
I got 2 down, and then
he lost to Waka again, actually.
Yeah, and it was in the last. It was like the last combo I would have needed to land on him too. He would have been finished.
Yeah. So we poured on a couple more levels. You get another potion from defeating the trio, and now we're about to hand in our items to Kairi. We've also, of course, saved the game off screen.
We figured that you guys don't really need to worry about that stuff.
Yeah. So here we go. Time to get off Destiny Islands, and once again, we apologize for the display. I'll let you do the race, since that way you'll actually get to do something against Riku.
Yes.
And I'll actually tell you an interesting route that you would have never thought is actually faster.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Alright.
So for any of you whoever did this, you probably always tried to follow Riku exactly. That's not actually what you want to do.
So, Kairi's home is out there somewhere, right?
No.
Could be.
Clown?
Absolutely not.
We'll never know.
Hey there, clown shoes.
There's that Disney influence coming in.
Who knows?
God, I still remember seeing some of the original concept arts
we have to.
for what they were originally
Think
planning
something
for
else.
Sora. It's like,
You know, with the scanner, I almost think we should maybe put that in at some point just so people can see it.
yeah, we could do that.
Hmm.
We could actually throw that in for this one while
Alright.
everybody's yapping.
I haven't
Some
really
some
thought
of
about it. It's just,
some of Sora's original
I've always
design, I actually did
wondered
like
why
his
we're
shoes
here
weren't
on
quite
this
as
island.
over the top, and I much
There
preferred
are
that.
other
Yeah,
worlds
I
out
don't-
there.
I just wasn't
Why
quite
did
digging
we
the
end up
Anthro
on
look
this
for it.
I liked it, but at the same time, I can
Suppose
see
there
why
are
they
other
went away
worlds.
from it. It lets them follow the darker theme a bit more
Then
Oh,
as
then-
they get into it.
Yeah, well, let's them follow that, and it's also it's
So,
probably better to have
we
a
could've just
to have
as easily
a
ended
more
up somewhere
regular
else,
human
right?
character as far as
I don't know.
for your player character in that
Exactly.
regard.
Yeah. And also,
why we
guys,
go out
this
there
is
and
going to
find
be, at least I'm pretty confident it's going to be a
Just sitting here
100%
won't change a
playthrough,
thing.
so you are, as long as
the
we don't
same
get a
old stuff.
takedown notice from YouTube, which I'd hope after
So
all
let's
the
go.
speedrunners putting the
You've been
whole
thinking a lot
initial
lately,
video up,
haven't you?
I don't
yeah,
get taken down,
Thanks to you.
you're going to get to see the
You
secret
hadn't come
movie
here,
if you've never looked it up
I
before,
probably
which I'd be
would've never
surprised
thought
if
of any
you
of
didn't
this.
at this point, but yeah. And there's also there's an additional one, I think.
Welcome.
There was one that was in the original, and then there's another one that got added in, a slightly extended version, if I
Zora.
remember correctly, for this.
I wonder if we're gonna
We wanted one, didn't you?
nailed. I wonder if they're gonna nail us for the music at all.
If two people share one,
Oh.
their destinies
I
become
never
intertwined.
you never know for how
They
this
remain a
stuff
part
goes
of each
because
other's
it's
lives,
those
no
moments of
matter
I have to wonder if it's just because
Come on, I
of
know
the
you
nature of
wanna
our
try it.
account
What are
that
you
we can support ads on ours, that if it's being more stringent or something, or if it's
But again, I've seen people doing playthroughs of these games with ads.
yeah,
And-
maybe YouTube just doesn't like us.
Yeah, it's entirely possible.
It's because we're white, isn't it?
And also, while I don't know about it a whole lot, my sympathies to any of you commenters who are dealing with the new Google Plus merging bullshit.
Yes.
We don't know a whole lot about it, but yeah.
I've seen Apple stuff for now, and yeah, it's a damn mess. Ah, yes, and here we are. You know the worst thing is, as I should note for the Mouseketeers theme, this is what I was hearing during my shifts while I was at Toys R Us. Because if you ever want to see a Mickey Mouse operation, check that place out on the back end.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah. I love this massive hall we have.
Yes.
It is very Disney, isn't it?
Well, yes, because we all have to serve our mousy overlords.
Oh my god. It's bigs and smalls.
Bigs and smalls.
Those statues. Oh man. All the flashbacks to Dark Souls.
Oh.
Now look, we know you've come a long way, Keyblade.
And Donald's off his meds again.
He had meds?
Did you ever see the stuff for the ridiculous things they've censored for Donald? Like where he in one comic he builds a nuclear bomb, and that was perfectly fine. But there was something else that he did. I think it was Oh, I forget what it was that he wound up doing. But it was something very innocuous, and suddenly they wind up censoring that comic, whereas, like, Donald building a nuke was perfectly fine.
So,
Speaking of nuking...
was he saying, "Where's the kaboom?"
Hey there, Donald. Good morning.
And Goofy's looking stoned as ever.
Also, you're going to be shown how to appropriately use Goofy.
Minnie.
Ah, yes. You're my little MP bucket. we call you the spare battery.
Goofy, amusingly enough, is kind of like Cloud. He's walking ether.
I'm not made of ether.
Wait. Yeah, I am. Oh, there's that creepy mouse smile.
Yeah, that one's always bad for those ones that like, especially with the Disney characters, that when they don't do the full high-end animation for them, they just like look like creepy rubber puppet things.
Yeah.
Oh god, that reminds me. There was a Despicable Me toy for Gru that I saw recently that just creeped the hell out of me.
Creeped you out more than the Woody toys?
Yes, because it just had this freaky robot mouth to it that only moved a little teeny tiny bit as it looked around. And all right, back to Kairi now, right?
Yeah. So you want to run into the next area because all you can do is refight the trio.
Yeah.
Which then they're talking about. Yeah, Riku's so tough. He beat all. We tried to take him on, and he beat all three of us like it was nothing. That's why we had to do it, folks.
And then we also had to beat Riku, of course.
Okay, so... wait, can you run forwards? Okay, good. Just don't approach Riku. Okay, go back to the beginning.
Yep. Jump off the edge, I'm guessing?
Now, you jump off the edge. Now, keep going forwards. And you keep going. Then you go up those stairs. Now, you don't take the zip line. You instead keep going straight, drop down here, cut across to the hill. I think you have to kind of go over the raft a bit.
Okay.
Like that. Go up to the hill, then right when you get to about the edge there, you can do a jump onto that platform.
Onto here?
Yeah.
Alright.
And then you do another jump again over to there.
Ah!
Basically, the idea is to get to the star.
Yeah.
After you get to the star, instead of jumping across the tree trough,
trots.
Oh wow!
That's
Holy shit! And Punky Skunk is coming back with a vengeance.
So then we hit the star.
Then you hit the star. Now you drop down from there, and you run straight, and you go back around that. Now you want to hang right very harshly as you come around the corner, so you get up on that hill, and then you should be able to make the jump
Somewhere.
Let me see. Yeah, there you go. You
got
got
to get a bit further back.
Yeah, and then you just run. You just kind of go back down and up, and then you jump back up.
Okay, so again, just back through here, and then you just jump up onto the ledge.
Yeah, and that is actually faster than what they make look like is the optimal route otherwise.
All right, well, let's go beat up the baggy pants dog.
Oh, we never asked for a name. Oh well.
Oh well.
What do you think we should do? You're player one.
Oh.
No, you don't get to use the song as an excuse.
Well, you know what? I think given the name that showed up there,
You're gonna call it the BF-19, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
I'm not that lame.
Could have fooled me.
Oh, yeah.
Durandal?
Yep.
Nice.
Because I'm silly like that. Usual. Let's do it. No, not on camera, please.
Oh god.
I'm having one of those moments where I'm looking at the character model for Riku and the way the baggy pants are done for him.
I know, right?
It's twitching.
Riku was the original Sagger.
It was the original Sagger.
I actually really do enjoy Riku's character, especially.
The cast for this is very well
If I
done.
win,
Ah, yes.
I'm captain. And if you win,
I get to share the power with Kairi.
huh?
We have to Photoshop a troll face over Riku for this.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Okay, on my count.
I'm gone, suckers!
Yeah, normally what happens there is you get caught by that,
Yeah, the trap.
yeah. It's a tarp.
It's a tarp. Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah,
can.
You can. Cool. I was not actually sure if that was deep enough water to screw with you or not. And then just drop down and back over.
And I run back.
You realize there's a very specific song we need to be playing for this.
What's that?
Ran so far away.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that is the fastest way, actually. So if you were ever having trouble with that race, try that instead.
2-0, bitches. 2-0. I'm leaving the island ahead on this one.
And we get a pretty stone, if I remember correctly. Yep. Which is...
As opposed to getting pretty stoned. Lighten up, it's just a name after all. Lost like a bitch.
I also love too how Riku had the low res textures there, and then we switch over to Sora so we can show the full dissatisfaction face.
Sora is unimpressed.
So now you gotta go talk to.
There was someone hidden behind that boulder too.
Yes. Go left, really quick.
Yep.
Right. You can actually collect all the items, well, even if you don't tell her about it.
Yeah. Oh, right. And I remember something else from here.
Yep. And you'll remember a very specific joke, which we're not going to use. We're not going to use, because it wouldn't be fair.
Well, as long as we properly reference him.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, no, Sora, don't beat it up.
That's
Climb, Sora!
That's for later.
There we go.
That's a protect chain, if I remember right.
Alright, do you want to do the honors?
Sure.
So this is just a little nod to oh, that too, yes. I was intending to give a little nod to Epic Name Bro.
And also, guys, prepare for us to lose one of the trophies. And we didn't, and we switched our equipment. Now the trophy is lost forever. Okay.
And this is also where Jeff points out he doesn't care. And
Whoa, wait. Thug walk. Ah, no,
you failed the thug walk!
No. Thug walk. And hats off to Epic Name Bro.
Yes.
Fantastic Dark Souls player. Amazing guy to just watch for the lore videos. And when he decided to do a random playthrough of Kingdom Hearts, which is totally not his speed for games, he doesn't care for it much, he made it a riot to watch.
Yeah. So I wanted to give him a little nod on that front.
You should be able to push it. Yeah, it's a weird angle.
I was like, where's the other one? Was there just the 2 mushrooms, or was there anything else?
There's a third mushroom. I'll show you where it is. Talk to her first, so you don't get you don't get ripe coconuts until you talk to her.
And she doesn't get ripe coconuts till the second game.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. All I can see is Scar and Zazu for that scene. And how appropriate with a Disney game. Oh, and if any of you didn't know, Disney does actually technically own all the rights to all Kingdom Hearts original characters, so bother them to make a Kingdom Hearts theme park, please. You can actually just go and hit the tree over there.
This one?
Any of them should drop it. You want yellow coconuts. You just keep hitting the same one. You can get all of them right there.
Coconut! I demand coconuts!
You can also lock onto it. Did you only need 2? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was 2.
Okay.
But I'm still beating the tree up with coconuts.
Okay.
Funny thing about coconuts, if they ever actually fall and hit you on the head, they can very much kill you.
I don't doubt it. Oh,
Yeah, back over for the nest? Or?
Back this way? Yeah, back that way. Just keep going, though. Because you don't need to worry about that doorway. Yeah, just keep going back down and around where you were heading for the race.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, like, just drop down. Trust me.
Ah!
So where did you always get your fresh water from?
That was the waterfall, wasn't it?
There's some other place you can get it from, and I discovered this in speedruns. Hug the right here,
Yep.
and go, well, hug the right, but don't go up. No,
Okay.
back, keep, and left. Now follow down, Right there.
Oh my god, really?
Because it's runoff from the waterfall. So it's still fresh water.
That's funny.
I never knew about that.
Alright, that's drinking water.
You want to just keep going that way. Back to the first area.
Go beat up Titus again.
For his lunch money or for his XP?
Both.
For his XP money.
His XP money. But we're not hiring any Chinese guys.
Why is my forehead red?
Because you keep hitting it like an idiot. Case in point.
Oh, I never showed off the other thing. Oh well.
What?
So, back when the game was first released, people noticed that they could grab a crate and set it below the dock where Selphie was sitting with her legs hanging over.
God, yes!
And you could actually look up her skirt and see the model panties. Yes, guys, this was a thing in Kingdom Hearts.
Now, what I find funny is that you're the one who I'm trying it out.
Well, when you hear about it, it's like the train wreck effect. You just gotta see it. Can't look away.
Alright, Alan.
Congratulations, you failed.
I wasn't landing on it anyways. Alright, so, where's those seagull eggs?
First things first, jump into the water there. You gotta get 3 fish. Yeah. And sadly...
Here. Fishy, 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 fishy!
I actually should have done it the other way because, you can get all 3 of them where they spawn. 2 fish. Red fish. No blue fish.
Nope, no blue fish. Which is there's a book where it's like, yeah, this is what happens when somebody makes a bet. Alright, where's that damn egg? There it is.
I was gonna say, if you really can't see it.
Nope, can't see it. Can't see it! It's like Blue's Clues. Hey guys, can you see where the egg is? Is it over here? No! Is it over here? No! Is it in the tree? Yes, dumbass!
Instructions unclear. Got dick stuck in raft.
Got dick stuck. What?
When you're on Tumblr, or not Tumblr, when you're on Imgur and Reddit enough, you'll understand. I feel like such a tool. Behind you. Well, yeah, I am a tool, but that's besides the point. You want to go into the cave.
But why? I'm gonna fail in the cave.
Just go.
Oh, fine. It's over here, isn't it?
Yep. Whoa, wait. Your weapons. You will not need them.
Fuck you! Stutter did I?
Stutter did I? Do what Luke will do. Luke will do. Do what Sora will do. Sora will do.
And this is where the kids hide out to do drugs.
Oh, fuck this scene.
Yep, this scene. We can tell which one of the two is the better artist. It's funny when you look at this where you see Sora like pining after Kairi for the majority of this game, and then we get to the second one and
it's the Naruto Sasuke effect.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where you know that they're probably just looking to convey that they're good friends, but they're really good friends.
Well, nobody said you couldn't be friends without benefits.
That's true. That's very true.
At least that's what I learned from fanfics.
Oh, God. If there's one thing in life to not believe, it's a fanfic author.
Also, best voice actor in this game.
The darkness.
Yes.
And I always forget his name.
It sucks that they changed him out, which I can't remember the name of the guy that they changed out for, but he's one of the guys who does a lot of the voice acting for manga and those companies.
Yeah, and also Count Dooku shows up in 2.
Mm-hmm.
Which nobody would have expected that was the voice they were going to pick from him after Chain of Memories, but it was awesome.
Well, apparently he's one of those actors where if you'll pay it, he'll do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at Birth by Sleep. They picked up Mark Hamill and
Well,
Leonard
you'll see.
Nimoy. Which just wait. So we took Mark Hamill to make the Keyblade Master of Light and teach the new generation.
Yep.
Really?
Totally did not do this on purpose.
Uh,
Incidentally, guys, totally off topic for this, but there's been a lot of talk that some people want to see Star Wars as far as Kingdom Hearts is concerned. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm kind of meh on the prospect.
Myself, on the other hand, I want to see it, but the problem that I do realize as well is that technically Star Wars, even when you compare it to the current story of Kingdom Hearts, is more mature. But the key point is that Star Wars kind of falls nicely into the lap of light and darkness as well, so it fits. I just don't want to see Sora start slinging around force bushes.
Well,
actually, not gonna lie, that would be kind of cool, especially if they do something akin to what we're seeing for KH3 with world drives.
Yeah. The thing I just hate for is it feels a little too fanficky at that point for it. There's just something about bringing that in, especially when there's a number of Disney properties that I would personally prefer to see happen before they would go into doing Star Wars.
Not gonna lie, as fanficky as it would be, I would love to see Sora in an Iron Man suit.
That's another one that every time I think about it, it's like, you know what?
I just mean fan art wise, because that would look fantastic.
Well, fan art wise, it'd be kind of funny, you know, with clown shoes and everything.
Sora's like, but why do my feet have full range of motion? This doesn't make sense to me. Oh yes, there's a little bit of a change up in this scene as well. They didn't do this in the first game, but they actually have a zoom-in point on this next text box to show off the charm a bit more that you get later on.
Okay.
Yeah. And they also zoom in on her face there so you can see them cock-sucking lips.
Oh my good God, what did they... Oh!
It was actually always like that. They just... because of the way they did the zoom-in, they didn't do a proper one.
Did she like put her face in a vacuum cleaner to like suck all the blood into her lips?
She put her face into a vacuum cleaner and won.
I got a high potion. And that is just about game for this episode, folks. So we'll pick up again very soon with the next episode of Sibling Rivalry. Once again, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, otherwise Chris might succumb to the darkness.
This is a problem?
If you start sprouting tentacles and stabbing people, I'm kind of worried.
This is a problem? It's just like one of my Japanese anime.
We'll see you later, folks.
Later.